All right. Hey, everyone. How you doing? What's up? How is everyone doing today? I'm not muted, right? Okay, good. All right. Who we got here? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Just Chat. Hey, Java Man. April, Reagan, Caroline. And looks like that's it. What's up, Liz? Hey, Sue Elliott. Yeah, I'm early tonight. I swear to God, I thought it was like 11:30 or something, like a couple of hours ago. And I'm like, oh my God, it's only 8:30. Holy shit. Like I was on the phone with Tina and I thought it was like 11 o'clock or something. I'm like, wait, it's only 8:30? How? It's crazy. Thank you, Christina Elizabeth. It's not permanent. I found this stuff at the store. It's like, I don't know, you mix it in with your conditioner, like you just put a few drops in there and then you run your conditioner through your hair and everything. And it just stays for like until like you wash your hair again. But it's cool. I like it. So I'm going to get like all the colors. Yeah, I'm just in a bad mood today. I don't know. I'll get over it though. I usually do. Usually. But I did find a video though. I was going through some shit on the computer and I came across a video that I think that we're going to rather enjoy. Right now though, I want to just take a moment and start uploading. I uploaded a video, a new translator video the other day, but for some reason not for some reason, I know why. It ended up getting copyright struck. And I think it's because I just let the song play a few seconds longer than I should have. So I just edited it and now I'm about to re-upload it to YouTube and let's hope it passes this time. I don't know. So let me just start that. And then I thought, if you guys want, just play a video. I want to check out maybe, I haven't looked at anyone's Twitter really today. I did look at Instagram earlier, but not since then. So I really don't know much of what's going on, but I'm sure there's something going on somewhere. Oh my God, my dog's stressing me out right now. It's like she doesn't know which room to just go and lay down in. So she just paces back and forth. And all I hear is her nails on the floor and pitter patter of punchy feet. All right, where's M? M. There it is. There's my movie. Okay, there, I got that started. Kind of. It sucks too because I fill out all the information for this video time and all the hashtags. I didn't do a thumbnail though for it yet, so there's that. Almost done. And there we go. Okay. All right, so let's go back over here. Hey, just looking. Hey, Peter, Alexandra, Christina, and why am I buffering? Hey, Sally. Hey, Hawkskull. John asks, did you watch Mike NGTV's new video, 5 Worst Shots? It's pretty funny and should help make you. No, I haven't watched that one yet. Actually, I haven't watched any of his videos probably like a week or two. I went on like a super big binge of his, like all throughout December. Hey, Witchy Woman. Okay, now I'm moving. Hey, Sarah, Poodlerific. Mama Bear of One. Hey, Commentary with Kelly. Miss Mickey. Hey, Kira. Aaron Lee. Sue Elliott, you're in a bad mood there too. I'm sorry. So let's just be miserable together, huh? Hey, Sassy Nas. Sweet Home Amanda. Hey, Berber. What, Berber? Guess what? What? Did you answer? I don't think you answered because I went through the chat and I didn't see you again. One more day? One more day? Is that what you're going to say? One more day? Kiddo school is driving me nuts with all its rules regarding the virus. They were exposed sometime between Monday and Tuesday, so now I got to call the school tomorrow about it. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's annoying. It really. I hear you. It is freaking annoying. I don't know what else we can do about it. You know, it's here. You got to deal with it, you know, but it is annoying. I hear you. I think there has to be a better way to go about doing this without putting people at risk. So I'm sorry you lost 3 people in the last week. An aunt, a cousin, and a friend. Oh, I'm so sorry. John, probably. Maybe Friday or Saturday night we'll stream. I had to buy liquor too. That's right. I don't really have much liquor. I drank it all throughout December. I have to buy more. I'm annoyed with the school shit too. My granddaughter is set up for weekly tests done at the school. Again, I don't get the point of the weekly test. I mean, definitely I think the antibody test should be pushed more than anything, because I mean, I would think that there has to be a level of antibody that for a large amount of the population offers protection. We just may not know exactly what that level, what they like universal like level is or something. I don't know, but I think might be good to know that though. You're in lockdown again? Yeah, the hospitals here, like all the regional hospitals here, they canceled all non-elective, or I mean all elective surgeries, all non-urgent surgeries, all elective surgeries and shit. Like, so it's like there was like the first step in shutdown before, like that happened like 3 days before like the schools and shit shut down. But I mean, it happened last week, but still. Oh yes, that's right. Yep, Friday night is mayhem on Claire's channel, Berber. I think we'll be home by then. I'm making reservations for Friday night though. I mean, I say reservations, but it's not like you don't get dressed up or anything. Just eat and get drunk. But even with them doing it, she was exposed one day and got tested yesterday, but then got sent home today because of being exposed yesterday. And keep hitting send before. Oh, you keep hitting send. I do that I have some days where I like do that with every other sentence and it's annoying. And then I have like, I'll go weeks without doing it at all. But just, yeah, some days it's like every time I touch a keyboard, I hit send. It's like, oh no, you're going on a field trip now with a bunch of 3rd graders. Fuck that. Hope you're getting paid for it. I would demand pay. Lots of it. Okay, so I was going through some videos that I have. I'm trying to move them all over to another place to store them and keep them like not on my hard drive here. And I've been just trying to like pay attention to some of them here. And also too, I was posting a couple of them in the subreddit earlier. One of the posts got talking about something and I'm like, oh yeah, I have the videos from that. And so I posted them, and this video that I'm playing here was right near the videos I was posting for the subreddit. So it's funny. It is funny. Oh yes, don't forget to put on live chat. I remembered for once. Anyway, all right, so there it is. It's that one. Why did that say new? What do they have new in this? I always forget to like look at the shit in the background on my drives. Like, am I showing things? Like, cause I know like people take screenshots every time like Katie shows like her screen or whatever, and they're usually very telling. I wonder if mine are too. I mean, mine aren't showing like 30,000 screenshots though. I'm like her. Okay, so this video is from, I don't even know. I have it titled Instagram Live Q&A with Katie. Yeah, live Q&A with Katie, Joy, and people. What's the info here? Let me see. Details. So I downloaded it. Wait, it says created. Why would it say modified then here? November 26th. All right, so I guess maybe I don't know, I created it or whatever. November 26, 2020. And I think it was from right around then. So it may have been from the actual 26. If not, it was right around then. It was sometime in between, I'm going to say late September and December. So that's about right. And she does do a little bit of a Q&A, but it's funny. All right. Oh, wait. Do I have the headphones in first? Come on. I can't find the hole. I'm not going to say that's what she said. I'm not going to say it.
If I am, the lighting is.
Can you guys hear it okay? What the hell?
Okay. Welcome, everyone.
Let me know if you can hear it okay.
Let me see the lighting on here.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
I can't decide if I like this lighting or not, but I'm going to go with it. Seems a little dark. All right. How is everyone? I hope you guys are having a good night.
This isn't about the Tati lawsuit, but I think she had been served already. I think it was like within a few weeks of that. Not positive, but I think.
It is very rainy in Minnesota. It rained all day. My dogs are like having a really tough time. This girl back.
Why was it raining then? Cats and dogs get hurt.
Here, that's hiding behind the pillow. She has been like terrified all day. And she has been like literally either under my feet. You guys, this hair is getting to a point where it's
volume is pretty low. All right.
Length. Look at that. Okay. This is real talk. This is real life.
All right. It's only going to turn it up for me though. What is? Damn it! Where's Irish Badass when you need her? She sent me something that's supposed to. It was an extension, like a volume boosting. You know what? I can find one. Let me find this. I'm going to keep playing it, but I'm going to look for an extension real quick.
I have a hair that's really in an awkward place. And so when I try to tuck it, it puffs out and it just looks like a mess. Okay. Welcome. So on my other channel, I hit 125,000 subscribers and I figured something out. When I go live and I don't talk about topics and it's not like a perfectly put together uploaded video that has all of my receipts and all of my stories, they don't want to watch it. It's
okay, so I was wrong. My bad. It looks like this video is from August 2020. So I thought for sure it had been after like late September. So my bad. It was like August 15th, it looks like. So thank you. Okay, oh shoot.
Are actually, as the channel's grown, like the less I just don't have the ability to go live on there and just be like, hey, what's up, guys? Because nobody, like my regular subscribers that are just watching it for like the tea, they're like, why are you making this about you? And I'm like, I didn't realize I couldn't do live Q&As on this channel. Weird. So I'm going to do it over here because that's where we're going to go with it. You think your drivers, okay. You want to be freed up. Oh, Keisha Focht, thank you for becoming my first member. You're awesome. I didn't even know I could do that yet. Cat Pillar wants to know why I gave the channel the name without a crystal.
Okay. I should have been downloaded by now. There we go. Okay, so things sound currently on tabs. All right, I don't really know how to work these, so let's find out.
Crystal ball. Because when I started writing
Is that better?
About my family, it was about my journey raising my son. And then I just got known with having that as my business. And the Without a Crystal Ball is basically.
I'm pausing there because I'm afraid that maybe it's like coming through like wicked loud for you guys now, and it might be annoying. So I just want to just check with you first before I play it more. I hereby retreat. So, not noticing any difference. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. No, I'm kidding. Let me try again.
Basically just a saying that we use in this house, and it's what his doctors have always told us, like, we don't have a crystal ball for,
how about now?
Whatever his illnesses are. We can't say what's going to happen with him. We don't know what the prognosis is. So that's just sort of like, it's just about living your life and not knowing what's going to happen and just trying to go with it. And it just became our motto, to be honest.
Did it get louder though for you guys? I mean, I'm curious. I just want to make sure that the extension is working. It's good. It's good. It's a little better. It's fine now. Okay, good. Yeah, no mention. I'm gonna wait till the end of the stream though before I bring that up. So y'all remind me at the end of the stream. I don't know. I kind of want to mention something, but I want to wait till the day's almost over. So, all right, back to the video.
Members on the other channel, this channel has membership too. This is a separate channel. So you don't have to feel like you have to become a member on this channel. She just became a member on this channel. There's channel memberships offered on both channels.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is back when she had memberships offered on her Katie Joy live channel, but just like ignored the channel for like 3 months, but still kept collecting everyone's money.
Okay. Hey, super worried about your downward spiral. You look like you're severely struggling. I know I'm not fond of you, but oh my God, this is not okay. So, Super Mommy Advocate, I find it interesting that you are one of my moderators, and you spent the better part of several months spreading false things about me, saying that I've done things to you that I never did, and essentially defaming me in a number of different ways. So if you're concerned about me, you could send me an email, you could send me a message. I still don't understand why you flipped out on me over an argument that you had with another moderator. I never was a part of that. And I don't know why you just one day decided that you hated me, because I was always nice to you.
She's always nice to everyone.
You know, she was my moderator for a long time, and she got into an argument with Jesse, and somehow the argument that and she was just being really rude to Jesse, and all I was doing was trying to talk to Jesse to make sure that Jesse was comfortable and that she wasn't getting like her feelings hurt. And what can I do?
Yeah, I just want to throw this out there. So, Luca, whoever you are, the Luca in which Katie wanted to fight on stream there, come say hi, because I'd like to meet you. I'd like to know what that was. I'd like to know more about that. And I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter. And more importantly, I want to know, do you think you could have taken her? I mean, just curious. Because maybe we could set that up. Maybe. I don't know.
Hi,
I meant set it up like with her permission, like, you know, like a big event or something. I didn't mean like, let's go jump her. I didn't mean that. So just want to clarify.
Adria. So I want to tell you guys a story about Adria. So Adria is, I think she's a moderator for Leslie Bass. Leslie has like these couple like ride or die kind of people, and Adria is one of them.
Jealous much?
And Adria actually used to really not like me and used to like be part of this group was really rude to me. And it's funny because on Twitter we've learned how to like have this like funny banter back and forth. And so she was once like a hater of mine, and now it's like we just like joke and stuff. And people literally think that she's on my payroll now. And you know, I think it's funny because I can take it. Like they can dish it out and I'll take it, and I don't care.
Sure.
You're only a moderator for Leslie. Okay. Well, she's got a lot of the all those fake accounts that are literally stalking me on Twitter.
Yeah, and Katie has none of those.
My day was good. You can just ask questions.
Like, you know, we all know. I mean, for granted, Creepshow Art, she kind of got busted for doing it over on the lolcow site there by their moderators and admin. You know, but just much like Creepshow Art would sit there and play on stock accounts, would play like her enemies and play like her biggest fans, you know, to make herself seem more relevant and everything. And I don't know if that worked or not, but it's possible. You just know Katie's doing the same shit. You know that. I don't know. I don't know for a fact, but I would bet money on it that I would say at least 40% of the accounts on Instagram that are singing her praises, especially the ones that have like 6 posts and like hardly any follows or are following anyone else, really. You just know that all of them are like Katie Sachs. I mean, even the ones that are like calling her names and shit, because you know she's kind of driving that ship too, because that way she can control that argument. I know it. I know she is.
You want to know about Jesse's hair? It looks awesome. Oh, hi, Keon. So that's another $1 million question. Is that all these people say that Keon is my paid troll. So Keon actually has known me since I was on the Non Sequitur show. When I
how's that friendship working out for you now?
Some co-hosting, like guest spots. And so he's been watching me for almost 2 years now. And so he's just one of those like ride or die. Like, I don't even think he watches half of my stuff, but he really doesn't like people that are yelling at me. And so he likes to debunk stuff, but I have like zero. I'm not in charge of Keon. I don't know what Keon does on a daily basis. Keon is literally just Keon.
Keon's pretty cool.
I know, people acting like grown-ups. Exactly. Jessie said she had the video,
Keon's
but
like
she said it
manners.
wasn't loading correctly in her Dropbox. I told Jessie all she had to do was like send it to me and I would edit it for her, but she wants to re-edit it and get it out. And Jessie is a perfectionist, so I'm just gonna wait for Jessie to get that out to me.
That's right. Jessie ended up getting her the video, and then something went wrong with Katie with doing some like last minute edits or whatever on it, and it was lost. What's surprising, though, what's kind of weird is how there was never another video created after that one was lost. The whole point was to give Jessie an opportunity to showcase her skills on a pretty large platform. I mean, with all that Jessie Bear has been doing for Katie throughout all this time, maybe it's the least Katie could do for her, in my opinion. But yet, Katie somehow lost or damaged or whatever the video in which was going to showcase this. And for some reason, it was never recreated. Why is that? I don't know.
I actually don't have a ton. Okay. I am good. Running Wild wants to know how I am.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Iso. Did you not see it? Cactus Bill showed us all. I don't know what you're talking about. Dog ate the video. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, Frida does eat a lot of shit on the floor. I mean, she's always leaving shit on the floor. Wouldn't it be that out of unusual or whatever? Exclusive interview? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Mackie Media. You want to come on for an interview? Is that what you're saying? They make a video from me. Oh, I didn't know Bill had it. I didn't know anyone had it. No shit. Does anyone have a link? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to play it during stream. Or, I don't know, maybe I will play it during stream because I don't know. Like, I feel like Jessie Bear kind of deserves some sort of notoriety for all that she does, but then I'm reminded of all that she does, and I'm not sure a paycheck would be worth it to a lot of people. Interview with Rexy. We can't spell tonight. Who's doing an interview with Rexy? Oh, you're doing an interview with Rexy? That sounds interesting. All right, I'm going to go back to this for now. I'm definitely going to check. I can't wait. Is that up now? Because I might just end the stream and go watch it. No, I'm kidding. I think I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, let me speed this up a little bit.
Do you hate drama like I do? Well, I'm 41, and I don't love, like, petty drama at all. Like, I don't really like drama in general at all. But if I feel like I need to stick up for myself, I will. And sometimes when you stick up for yourself, people that immediately think that you're dramatic. And if you're not afraid to call people out for doing things that they're, like, literally doing to you publicly, but you're not responding, then people automatically say that you're being dramatic. But then if you don't respond, then you get messages like, why aren't you need to answer to this. So it's like sometimes you can't even really win.
Thank you, Claire.
Because if you say something, you're being dramatic. If you don't say something, you're ignoring the issue.
Oh, okay.
So you can't ever satisfy people in that respect. Super Mommy says we are not going away. Well, we know what your name is, Super Mommy. So if you want to keep harassing me, we can talk. I can send your information to my lawyer. But this is kind of ridiculous.
Why doesn't she just have the lawyer send Super Mommy something through DMs. I mean, it was good enough for everyone else, you know?
Julie says, we love that you stick up for Katie. That's what's best. I think people sticking up for others when multiple people are ganging up on someone is just common courtesy and is a good seeing it. You know, we could just talk about what Super Mommy and her group are doing. I mean, honestly, first off, I don't care if you have a group where you're going to criticize me or you're going to sort of share the things that I'm doing. What I have a problem with is when you are taking that group and applying it to my real life, like taking steps to actively get other creators to harass me, or
how is that real life?
Contacting real things in my life, like my husband's friend's brewery was called all of those times with those death threats. He received an email from a woman named Erin because she wanted to verify that I actually got those death threats. And she,
oh my God, for the love of God. I'm going to let that play for a second.
Didn't believe me. And then she said why, and then she wanted to know why I didn't report them to police. And she just doesn't even know, you know, and like contacting my neighbors, posting my phone number to the point where I actually had to change my phone number last week because I was getting so many harassing text messages, posting my husband's phone number where he had to change his number. You know, I feel like if I hear Super Mommy is planning to troll Leslie tonight when Leslie goes live about Joe. You know, I feel like Super Mommy lives in this world with these haters like Tina, where they spend a lot of their time debunking me, thinking that I lie about everything. And in their world, you are not allowed to change your mind. You are not allowed to change your point of view. If you say one thing one day and you don't follow suit the next day, you're being inconsistent. But I've never in my life known anyone that's like literally every single day thinking the exact same thing. Like the stupidest thing they were spazzing out about was the bump on my head because we couldn't figure out what it was. Like, why do you care so much? First off, why?
She came on looking like a goddamn unicorn practically. People are going to start asking questions. I mean, you can only expect people to ignore that shit for so long. I'm sorry. Why do you care so much? Why did you care so much to keep trying to insist that, oh, it's just a sinus infection when it was like cellulitis, I think. I don't care. I'm going to be petty here, and I'm going to do this. I don't care. Where did that go? See, like right there we go. I see, like right now, it won't find my fucking computer on AirDrop. Why does it do that? Okay. Like I said, I don't care. I'm going to share. I'm going to just take a minute and take a break. And I'm going to show this again because I can. But I'll play the video until I hit. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so she said there that someone called her husband's friend's brewery or whatever with the death threats, and I think most of us already know about that, and I think we've all pretty much heard the recordings or whatever she played, and I don't know. So we all pretty much know that she played 3 recordings of some raspy ass woman's voice who sounds like she's from the Midwest, saying Katie Joy abuses the children or some shit, and Katie Joy's a bitch and needs to die or some shit. That's what she played. Then in the stream in which she played it, she said, oh, no, we're not reporting it to the police. We're just not. I'm just going to give it to my lawyer. And then she says, where would we report it to anyways? Because like where the brewery is, that's like an hour away from here. It's in a different county. So would we report the calls to that county? Or since they're about me and, you know, death threats about me, do we report them to my county? That's what she was saying on stream. So as a result, for those of you who don't know, I then sent this to the brewery. I did not ask to confirm anything. I believed her. Oh shit, that's big. But I said, dear Austin, and the reason why I knew his name is because she shared his name. She shared that he also was the record label owner that her husband's recording or whatever was on. And then she said he also owns a brewery, and that's where these phone calls were made at. She gave me everything I needed. Dear Austin, I'm writing to you in regard to the threatening voicemails your brewery received on behalf of Katie Joy Paulson. Katie revealed in a video your business received harassing phone calls on her behalf. Katie shared some of these on Instagram, and one of them in particular sounded especially concerning, the one where it said Katie needed to die. May I ask why it is that your company is not reporting these to police? I realize they are threats against her. I also find it concerning for your company that they decided for some ridiculous reason to include your business in their fear and hate campaign. I am also reaching out to law enforcement in your area to learn what protocols should be followed in making such a report, and will happily share with you what I learn, as well as a contact name and number. Because like Katie said, where would we report it to? So I thought, well, if I'm going to ask them why are they reporting, I should at least try and make it easy for them to report should they decide to. So I never actually talked to any law enforcement, though. I did send an email, but I never heard back, so I let it go. That's how intent I was on like stalking and going real life. I sent one fucking email. I would be worried for my business if some crazy person was calling me, leaving death threats against the spouse of an associate of mine. I would especially be worried for my associate and his family. I am dumbfounded that your company is not taking this more seriously. Thank you very much for your time. That's it. Yeah, I didn't ask anyone to verify anything. And I get annoyed when she keeps saying that. I really do. And I didn't even share a screen on that, did I? No, wait, I did, didn't I? I don't even know. Did I share the screen for that? Whatever, I read it. You guys heard it. It's weird, though, that it's there. But StreamYard must have done an update where you can do more shit now. Because that's weird how they did that. I'm just looking at the chat real quick. And yeah, I did share the screen. Okay. I know she hasn't made cop claims in a while. I bet they cracked down on her false claims online. I don't know. See, when all that happened and I reached out to the police department, they couldn't really say anything. They definitely couldn't say anything publicly or whatever regarding her and her or about this because of her relationship with the department, because she had reported a crime there, and this is revolving around that crime, a crime in which she was the named victim. So they can't really then come out and speak out against her. I mean, just, that'd be kind of dick. And they'd be dicks if they did. But they could have, it was well within the rights to send her a cease and desist or something along that lines. So I wonder, I don't know. Man, I can't see tonight either. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to go back to playing the video.
I'm totally fine. I can't misspeak either. Correct, Bunny Buddy. But Super Mommy was super verbally abusive with Jessie. I'm just going to say that. She was very verbally abusive. And Jessie is an employee of mine, or she's like my contracted assistant, and she gets paid, and she's on, she gets a monthly fee. Like I get monthly invoices from her. I pay her. We're actually having like a contractor. Oh, Jessie. Okay, hold on.
I missed that.
Reminded me of what happened with Super Mommy. She says the Super Mommy thing started over a freaking cup. She was freaking out on me because she thought I knew she sent, I get monthly invoices from her. I pay her. We're actually having like a contractor. I'm totally fine.
I want to hear that again.
I can't misspeak either. Correct, Bunny Buddy. But Super Mommy was super verbally abusive with Jessie. I'm just going to say that. She was very verbally abusive. And Jessie is an employee of mine, or she's like my contracted assistant, and she gets paid, and she's on, she gets a monthly fee. I get monthly invoices from her. I pay her. We're actually having like a contractor. Oh, Jesse. Okay, hold on. This is what Jesse reminded me of.
That's wow. That's fun. So this was in August of 2020. She was served with the lawsuit from Toddy Westbrook at the end of October. So like 2.5 months after this, because it was like the dead end of November. Wait, no, dead end of October. So it was September, October. So it was like 2.5 months. So when she responded to Toddy Westbrook's lawsuit, she said that they had no employees. But according to her, 2.5 months prior, she was paying Jesse Bear.
She says the super mommy thing started over a freaking cup. She was freaking out on me because she thought I knew she sent you a cup, and because we were close, she lost it. So she sent me this mama bear cup in the mail, and it was really sweet. But I didn't say thank you right away because sometimes I get things and I just literally.
That's a good question. Who is it? Java Man. I wonder how you would put worked for KJ on a resume. I don't know. Interned. No, I don't know. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to say one who crushes the dreams of Care Bears everywhere. They would be a job description. Come on, play.
Really forget, not because I'm not grateful, but like I have a million things going on. So sometimes I just am not the best person about immediately saying thank you. And sometimes people don't even put like names when they send things. So I'll get something like I got a Frida pillow, and the only reason I knew it was from one of my subscribers is because they actually sent me a message and were like, "Did you get the Frida pillow?"
What the? So I gotta start all over again. God damn it. I didn't even know I could pull up that box. So what the hell was that? I want to do that again.
Find this hate parade of people that have. I can't say that she's done this, but she's associating with people who have doxed me.
Did we?
With other people. She says the super mommy thing started over things. So I'll get something like I got a Frida pillow, and the only reason I knew it was from one of my subscribers is because they actually sent me a message and were like, "Did you get the Frida pillow?" Because it was like it came with no card. I also got an Instapot once, and it didn't have anybody's name on it. So that's Debbie, thank you for becoming a member, and Lisa, thank you for becoming a member.
She doesn't sound very grateful. Who are these chicks?
Would I ever do a meet and greet with other people? I don't know. I'm not really like in an area where you can do like there's not a lot of like I don't know how many people would actually actually watch me in my area, and I can't travel obviously right now because of COVID, and I
No, of course you wouldn't do a meet and greet. She'd probably be afraid of getting her ass kicked. Not that she would, but she's probably afraid she would.
Maybe someday we'll get out. Like I'd love to go to like when they do like their VidCons or the YouTube creator stuff. I would love to go to one of those and actually like kind of get a better feel for like the platform and see other creators.
Well, imagine you're a content creator and you're invited to go to the YouTube conference or whatever. Now just imagine it. Think about it. Like you're all excited. You get to go. You're going to meet all these other cool creators. You're going to probably hang out and party, your little shit face here and there. And you're going to just have a lot of new experiences. Now imagine that the conference that you're going to had Katie there. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be like, she would be like Buzz Killington's, Buzz Killington's like estranged bitch of a wife. I don't know. That would suck though. I would hate it if that was the one conference I was invited to, was the one that she was there. It'd be like having like someone's bitch mom there.
In person, but I don't know. I guess I'd have to think about it.
There's no block button in person.
Nadia says, glad to see you're doing better. Those people are so toxic. They must be miserable lives. Keep doing what you are. You know who you are. Noelle says, dang, getting mad at you for not saying thank you sounds like a grandma D. Yeah, so then she got mad that I didn't say thank you. And then she proceeded to go onto a channel and disparage me for a long time, and has since joined this hate parade of people that have, I can't say that she's done this, but she's associating with people who have doxed me, who have contacted my neighbors, who have contacted my husband's employer, who have contacted my husband's friends, who have posted photos of my neighbors, who have posted my neighbors' addresses, who have posted my address, who have posted my phone number.
I'm just going to say it now. I don't even care. Though I can't prove this. I would bet money on it that the person who posted her neighbor's address was, or at least the person behind it being posted was Katie. Because, I mean, the neighbors that were posted were the neighbors that she has always talked about. It was the ones that she's fought with, the ones who called the cops over the one she fought with and allegedly got death threats from or whatever over her gay pride flag. But the thing is, though, is she has more than one neighbor. So if someone other than her posted it, how would they know which neighbor to post? Like, how would they know which one it is she's fighting with? I mean, because she probably fights with a lot of them. Just saying.
Some of these people have literally tried to reach out to my family. Some of them are literally following my brother. Weird. My brother doesn't like deal with people on social media. He's not even like that. What one word would describe me this year? Resilient. Aren't we all a little bit resilient? I feel like this is the year that everyone, like, the shit's hit the fan for everyone, right? I feel like every single person out there is like, honestly,
I don't know. I didn't get any cease and desist letters in 2020. So
it's been a tough year for everyone. 2020 sucks, right? Because of everything. Like, we're all stuck at home. We're all crabby. So I feel like everyone in 2020 is being forced to be resilient. We all have to be like, I have ADHD and so does my son. He's had med changes. I've been on the same since I was 8. Have you been on the same meds since you were diagnosed? I have been on the same specific med. I have been on different doses. I won't answer like what you should be on just because I'm not a doctor.
She didn't ask
Every
that.
person's like super different in terms of what they can handle for medications. So I have been on the same med for 3 years, but I have a different dose than what I started with.
Why is that? Is that playing past, damn it?
How old are you? I am 41.
Sorry.
Okay. I have seen the other side and receiving end of what people say to mods and creators, and it's just awful. This community, at least the true community, are at least loving. Yeah, Jessie definitely took a hit, but she's getting, I mean, for the most part, she does a really good job. Like, I, as her little boss, I'm always like, you do such a good job, Jessie. She loves all of the people. She's always answering questions. She's always super respectful. She's always trying to diffuse situations. She's just an overall, like, sweetheart. Are ADHD meds trial and error? I don't know. You'll have to talk to your doctor. We are living through history and it sucks. I'm an essential worker in a group home for developmental intellectually adults, and it's mighty interesting. I love my clients. Well, stay safe. Thank you for being an essential worker.
Oh, shoot, wrong one. I'm guessing by...
Bronx Scott Collins. I feel like I've never seen you before.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
I feel like in this...
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to look at chat, and I keep hitting the wrong tab. So Brittany Travis asked, Aaron, is this before or after the unicorn horn? This would be after. I'm pretty sure unicorn horn happened around March of 2020, and this was August of 2020. Although looking at her face, I'm guessing it wasn't March. I'm thinking it's more like May or June, maybe even July or August.
In this day and age that YouTube is the new soap opera. Maybe. Who knows? I love Jesse. For sure. Katie, the morphine comment the other night when all stuff was cellulitis was started was towards a mom shamer about a broken arm, not you. I wanted to make sure you knew. Okay. I don't know anything. I don't remember that comment, but thank you for letting me know. Jesse Bear is very kind and does a wonderful job, says Mindy Morningstar. Usually participate, but figured I've been around long enough. Bunny, more of a punch and Judge Judy show. Ha! You're so true. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Northeast Minneapolis in a small little suburb, and I was in a graduating class of 91 kids or 94 kids. I can't even remember. I went to a small high school, very small high school. Like everyone knew everybody. Like my mom, when I've talked to her, she tells me gossip about people that I knew when I was 5, and I'm like, I haven't seen them in 30 years, but like she still sees them because they like live in the same neighborhood. Like a lot of the people that I grew up with still live in that town. Jesse does not have a channel yet. We try to keep the trolls at bay, for sure. Mine was 550. You got the Midwest accent. Okay, my family's from Wisconsin. How old is your son?
Berillian asks, graduating class of when? I want to say 97, maybe. I think. I'm not positive, but I think it was 96 or 97. What if she's still in contact with any of her high school classmates? According to her, she still speaks to one of them named Amy. Amy Raleigh or something like that. She commented on her Facebook post once. Where do I have that? I'll play this for now, but I do have that somewhere.
I'm not going to answer. Bronx wants me to ask about Vyvanse or whatever that drug is. But I'm not going to answer questions about medications. I'm not a doctor, and I can't tell you what is going to work for you, and I don't know anything about your medications. So I'm sorry. If you have questions for your medications, you should always consult your doctors. Are you... $300 in the class of 83? You guys got to keep questions coming fast, or I'm going to run out of things to say, and then people are going to watch this back and be like, this is boring. What are you guys talking about?
They're going to say that anyway. The fuck.
You can ask your doctor. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse.
You know, I'm going to think about whether or not I want to share that. I'm going to go back to the video.
Let's, how about we just sort of curtail any medication talk? First off, medication is personal. And I have this thought about medication, to be honest, is that what works for me might not work for you. And I try not to speak about my experiences on medication because I don't want to tell you about bad reactions I've had to meds, because then that might make you feel like you don't want to try that one. And that's just not how they work. There's so many different kinds because everybody's brains are different and you have to work with a doctor. So we try to like keep those kinds of questions at bay. I don't suffer from a diagnosis. I have ADHD. And again, I would talk to your doctor. I'm not. This is why you stay quiet. Yeah, you're sounding more and more like a troll here, and I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Okay, yellow mustard or mustard with dill weed. I thought some with dill weed yesterday, and it's fantastic. I'm not a mustard fan at all. I would not go looking on message boards. I would not take opinions from other people. Talk to your doctor. Let's cut out all the discussion about medications, please. Okay, so what states have you been in? A lot, like almost all. What states? What do you want for the future of Without a Crystal Ball? I just want to keep going, and I want to grow. Would I ever go to VidCon? Yes, I would love to go to VidCon. Jesse sent me that. Will your little Joy be going to school from home? My son is going to be going to school from home until there's a vaccine. I can speak Spanish, and I have my secondary degree is in Spanish studies, and I went to the University of Minnesota. And my degree is in Spanish with an emphasis in Latin American culture. Dill pickles or sweet pickles? Dill pickles. What chair do you have? Pretty random question.
Imagine being so privileged you could just go to college and just waste money like that. Sorry. Not that the degree is useless, just it was for her.
I just have it's just a regular chair. I don't know. It's not a streaming chair. It's not super comfortable. Okay. You're going to be in timeout since you keep asking about these medications. Okay. Would you consider covering the new season of Big Brother? Probably not.
Did she just threaten them with timeout? She just threatened him with a timeout. I mean, I know she literally means a timeout because you can time people out of your live chats or whatever, but I don't feel like that's quite how she meant it. I feel like she meant a timeout. Where are you going?
Never would I have guessed your degree. That is so awesome, says Laura. Thank you. Are you the person who likes pineapple on pizza or no? I don't like pineapple on pizza at all.
Surprise there.
What is my favorite color? Purple. Have I ever been to Germany? Yes, I have been to Germany. I was in 2000. Was it 2000 or 1999? I went to Berlin and Potsdam. That's where they signed the Warsaw Pact that ended the war. And that was a really cute town. Oh my God. That was super cute. I really liked Berlin too. Berlin was really cool. And then Berlin was like the most cosmopolitan city I had been in. It was pretty wild. I think Berlin was, the wall was really, seeing the wall was wild, like standing next to the Berlin Wall and seeing just like, there's this part, I don't know if it's like this now, but 20 years ago, they had like this one section where you would go by it and it would show you like what the buildings would look like on the east side where they like weren't free and how like the windows were all like blacked out so they couldn't actually see on the other side of the wall. And I was just like, this is so wild. And then like I went to Checkpoint Charlie. Berlin was the actual first time I ever shopped at an H&M. True story. That was before H&M was in the United States. I do not speak German. I see that you wear a Pink Floyd shirt. What's your favorite album and favorite song? Dark Side of the Moon is my favorite album. And favorite song? I don't even know. I'd have to look at the titles. I never.
She can't think of any Pink Floyd song names. Like, who doesn't know like 5 songs by Pink Floyd? Like, this is so weird. And she's been wearing their t-shirt. I mean, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm not saying you have to be like an expert on the band if you're going to wear their t-shirt, but if you're going to wear the t-shirt, it's probably because you think it kind of looks cool, which means other people are going to think it looks cool, which means you should expect that people are going to want to talk about it.
I can think of it in my head. Let me look it up.
I'm going to see if she comes back with another brick in the wall.
Dark Side of the Moon. And what are the titles? I'm going to see. It's been so long since I've even listened to this. I'll have to get back to you, honestly. I mean, I obviously, yeah. Susan says, I thank you for your channels. It was gotten me through some long chemo days these past 5 months. Funny. Oh, thank you so much for your super chat, sweetheart. That's very sweet. What's the other? I can tell you what my favorite Led Zeppelin song is. Over the Hills and Far Away. Like, that's literally my favorite Led Zeppelin song ever. Led Zeppelin is by far my favorite band ever. Led Zeppelin is it for me. I love Led Zeppelin, and Over the Hills and Far Away is my favorite song by Led Zeppelin.
Well, I mean, duh. I mean, that's the band she actually knew one of the songs' names. So obviously that's her favorite.
Do I like 60s music? Yeah. Yes. Hold on. I just looked at it. Do I fear my channel will get too big that people can't be personal with you? Well, my other channel is already too big. So my other channel is too big that I can't be personal on there anymore. If I go live on my second channel or my main channel, and I do like just a casual chit chat, people get really annoyed, like super annoyed. I get messages, tons of comments about how they're not here for this, and people will unsubscribe because they don't want to watch me talking. They're really just there for the content. So as that channel's grown, I can't be as personal on that channel. So that's kind of why I'm doing this over here. And this channel won't change. I like Comfortably Numb for sure. That's actually the song I was thinking about, but that's not on. That's on the wall, isn't it? I think that's on the wall. No, it's not on the wall. Oh, it is. Yes, it's on the wall. The Wall's a really good album too. Oh. I know the song. I just don't know the title. And I know it's on Dark Side of the Moon, but I just don't know what the one is that I like is my favorite song ever. Thank you. My wife, Tess, and I adore you. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Abby says, Led Zeppelin is my ultimate favorite too. Have you read all the books on them? I have not read all of the books on them, but I've watched like a ton of their documentaries. I am absolutely obsessed with Robert Plant. I like
Led Zeppelin. I mean, like my dad, it was like one of his favorite bands. So just heard it a lot growing up and everything. Fool in the Rain, though, that's my favorite Zeppelin song. But I had like all the box sets and everything for Zeppelin because like I would buy it for my dad. He would like listen to it like crazy, like almost like wear it out, and then just like I don't know, he moved on or something. And then I would start listening to it, and then that one would kind of get scratched or whatever because DVDs and shit. Then it was the 90s, so I think I bought 3 box sets because of that, and I listened to him as much as he did. I like Jethro Tull though. That's who I really liked. And I don't care. They deserve that MTV award. I don't care.
the way that they recorded when some of their albums by like renting out those places and like all of the supernatural stuff and all of them, you can so tell that they were on so many drugs in some of those albums. But I just like what I love about Led Zeppelin is that it's literally just like hard punching rock that doesn't have like tons of like other stuff on it. Their acoustics, like Jimmy Page's acoustic work is so amazing. That's why I absolutely love Over the Hills and Far Away, because it starts out with like his acoustic, like oh, and then the drum beats, and oh, they're good. They were so good. And Robert Plant and his little like
workout bell.
Yes. Plant and Page. Do you have any unpopular opinions? What's like an unpopular opinion? I'm trying to think of like what's not popular right now. I don't even know.
Really? Sassy? I want to know more. All Things Sassy says, I'm a little behind, but yes, Amy Raleigh comments on her stuff, going to bat for her all the time. She went live with her once. If you have any info on where I could search for, look for, find that live stream, I would really be thankful. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna when this is done. Well, I could do it now maybe. Well, I know I want to go finish looking at it first because I might have to redact some of them or something. But I'm gonna share some screenshots of her commenting on her Facebook page.
Ask about the medications. I told you that one of your subscribers went out of their way to find me on Twitter and DM me for asking you to have created a toxic environment. What are you doing? This woman, are you trying to be evil? Is membership on this channel only through PayPal? I don't think so. You should be able to do it through whatever. No, there's you can actually join on this channel. An unpopular opinion. I'm trying to think of like what's not popular right now. I don't even know. ask about the medications. I told you that one of your subscribers went out of their way to find me on Twitter and DM me for asking you to have created a toxic environment. What are you doing? This woman, are you trying to be a troll? Is membership on this channel only through PayPal? I don't think so. You should be able to do it through whatever. No, there's you can actually.
Is it just me, or did it sound like the comments she was reading came from someone who was letting her know that one of her subscribers sought this person out online and then started talking about toxic environment or whatever. And then this person came back and just now told Katie about it. And so what does Katie say? She says, "Are you trying to be a troll?" That's what it sounds like to me. I could be hearing this wrong though, because her whole sentence construction there was kind of hard to follow.
Actually join on this channel. Over the Hills and Far Away was the hardest song I ever learned to play on the guitar. My husband, okay, so I'm gonna tell you a secret. My husband tried to teach himself a Led Zeppelin song, like a Led Zeppelin inspired song that he was gonna do for my intro. And it sounded so similar to Over the Hills and Far Away that I was like, no, you can't. Like, we'll get in trouble. We'll get a copyright claim. But he spent like all day one day, like learning a Led Zeppelin song because he thought like he could turn that into something like an intro, but we decided not to.
No, it sounded like you decided not to accept it.
Hi, Katie. Thank you for giving my wife and I our daily dose of tea. You're welcome, Tess. Tess and Bianca, you guys are married. I love that.
She could have put it on there. I mean, if it was going to pick up a copyright claim, then it would have potentially just ruined one video of hers for monetization. I mean, she didn't have to leave it up for like every intro, just she could have said, I don't know, maybe YouTube will flag it, maybe they'll let it go, and just took the gamble on that one video to kind of, I mean, her husband made it for her and learned how to play a Zeppelin song just so he could do it. And she's worried about one video possibly not being monetized as a result. It's just, I don't know.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tess. You can't get the join link either. Okay, hold on a second. I can get you the join link. I'm sure I have one. This is the join link for this channel. Okay. What is an unpopular opinion? I'm trying to think I'm still thinking of an unpopular opinion.
I was just listening to that stream. Who said that? Nene, I think. My favorite is when she claims she's bisexual, but only Ben with Ben. She just goes where the wind blows. I was just listening to, when I was going through videos here, right before I found this one, I was listening to one stream where she goes into this long explanation about bisexuality, educating the viewers, like saying, just because you're bisexual and you happen to be dating a man, it doesn't mean that you're no longer attracted to women. Like, who the fuck thought that? This needed to be clarified? Weird. Like, who even thinks like that? Unless someone thinks that it's possible for them. I don't know, but
let's see. I still don't know. Did your husband record your intro? Yes, my husband actually created the entire intro and he wrote the music and he did the whole thing. Yes, my husband made that. I'm so glad I started a new channel besides reading and going in on the rabbit holes. What's your favorite thing to do? Honestly, rabbit holes are literally my favorite thing in the whole world. But
yeah, I can attest to that there. Little mousy girl. Okay, so I just Googled it. KJ is 43. Bon Jovi was not popular at the time we were in high school. Grunge had broke out. Yep. Bon Jovi really stopped being popular like after 89. Maybe they were popular still like going into 90, but yeah, by the time 91 came around, like they were done. We're not done, but they were no longer like, I don't know. They were no longer like the most popular video played on MTV at the time, but yeah, Nirvana came up. There's Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, fucking Pearl Jam. Oh shit, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, come for me. Go ahead. Why is this game going on? I was not a Pearl Jam fan. I saw him at concert though too. Like I think it was 94 or something. They played in Buffalo, New York, but when they played, like when the tickets went on sale, like they sold out in like 20 minutes. And this was like before the internet, really. Like within 20 minutes, people bought out the entire stadium like over the phone. Like, it's crazy now to think about it today, like over the phone. But yeah, I was stuck going to that concert. Oh, yes. Same time she's saying into it. I'm not into women. Yep. Oh, you love the Beastie Boys? I like them in the, I don't know. I like them in the 80s. By the time the 90s came around, though, I was kind of still listening to like Slayer and all kinds of metal. And then Disturbed came out like a few years later. It was big. Pretty much metal. Oh yeah. Techno, like the early 2000s, like when the raves were all happening and stuff like that. I loved that was my scene. Other than that, though, OTEP, Rage Against the Machine. I don't like Nirvana either. You guys are all going to come for me. I know. I know what my age demographic is here, and I'm just like pissing off like the biggest demographic group I have right now. I'm sorry. Oh my God, Moby. I was more of a Eminem fan than Moby. And I don't care. I don't even care if people want to come for me for this, but I still like Fred Durst. I don't give a shit. Oh God, fucking Smashing Pumpkins. this dude I grew up with, was like one of my like really close friends growing up and everything. He loved Smashing Pumpkins, and I had a crush on him at the time. So I forced myself to listen to Smashing Pumpkins. Wasn't that bad, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Slipknot. Thank you. Much better. I wish I'd paid more attention to some bands back then, because like I discovered, like I didn't even rediscover, I discovered Typo Negative like about a year ago, maybe. And I'm so pissed I missed the whole 90s with them. Like, I'm really upset. Like, I heard of them. I never paid attention, though. And God damn, I wish I paid more attention to Peter Steele. Like, fuck. Yes, I like Limp Bizkit. Yes. Yes. Did you just say you No, I did not say I dislike Rage Against the Machine. No. I loved it. No, that was, yeah. No, I like that. MTV really changed music before it was regional in 1989. I moved from California, where new wave was very popular, to Hawaii, where disco still ruled. Disco. Oh God. Well, if I'm disappointed in you, Aaron, I actually totaled a car while listening to Nevermind. Oh, I'm sorry. My car hanging upside down while Drain Jew was playing. Well, that's not cool. You sure you don't want to dislike Nirvana after that? I'm sure it wasn't because of Nirvana, but I'm glad you didn't total you. I was more punk grudge. My husband is a huge ICP and metal fan. Insane Clown Posse? Really? Am I reading that right? Actually, it's funny. The band I was in when I was a teenager, it was a punk rock band. Better Fred Robert Durst. Word. I was into Mary J. Blige, Tupac. I like TLC. Like I actually bought their albums and shit. Like if you looked at my I had this big wooden thing that held all my cassettes and shit up on the wall. Like you would see TLC, you would see White Trash, you would see Slayer, you would see Exodus, see Anthrax. You would see Dream Theater. Oh God, I love Dream Theater. You saw Tool in Tacoma last night? Oh my God. Oh, that's I'm jealous. Oh my God, Nina, it's so cool. You party, like party with Bear. Oh my God. I was thinking that Donald J. Trump and the basket of deplorables would be a good name for a grunge band. My friends were all Backstreet Boys while I was on Metallica, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Soundgarden. Oh, it's funny. Well, when I was in high school, I worked, my first job was pumping gas. It was this big, huge gas station, like right down the street from my house. And the gas station was right, like within feet of where the New York State Thruway exit for Utica came in. So we got like all the throughway traffic and shit, you know, people we're in Utica, it was Utica, New York. So like anyone going up north to the Adirondacks pretty much got off in Utica and went up Route 12. So I was working there and I had this shirt, and mind you, I'm 16. So it was like 1991. I had this shirt, it was a black shirt with bright, like the yellow green neon there that said "New Kids Suck." There were a couple of times when people were getting off the throughway and they're like, "Oh my God, we're going to take a picture of that shirt." I love that shirt. I'm going to Megadeth this spring. Oh my God, it's so cool. Oh my God, Kiss and Black Sabbath are still touring. My teens, I listened to Jet. Alice in Chains. Yeah, they weren't too bad. Oh my God, you and me was in the news. That and Hall & Oates. New Kids on the Block was your first cassette. And I traded it for Metallica 1. Oh my God, that's a good trade. Who the fuck made that trade with you, though? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I liked Pink. Absolutely. I was lucky enough to see Disturbed at Rockfest a few years ago. Yeah, I saw Disturbed in Avenged Sevenfold. God. Like 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, maybe. Like 2010, maybe, I think. I can't quite remember. But yeah, Avenged Sevenfold. It was right after Rev died, though, so I didn't get to see them with Rev. But Mike Portnoy was you know, filling in, playing drums for the tour. He's the drummer for Dream Theater. Oh, you think he had a crush on you? that it's something, man. He was one hoping for something to make that trade. Oh my God. Yeah, I seen Motley Crue. It was like 88, 89. It was the Girls tour. Yeah, I seen, yeah, Poison or Rat. I seen like 87, I think. I forget who came here with Motley Crue, though. I know Great White was one concert. Aerosmith, I think it was Aerosmith and Metallica, maybe? I don't even remember. I was supposed to see his Avenged Sevenfold with my son in 2017. My son at the last minute said he needed to skip to study for a test senior year. I hated missing them. I was excited. Yeah, they were good. Like I enjoyed them like way more than Disturbed, and I loved Disturbed at the time. I mean, they sounded fine and everything. It wasn't even like that. It's just they put on a better show. I thought, like, just way better. Their tour too had Hailstorm was on tour with them, but I I wasn't really too familiar with them yet. Fun fact, my nephew created the beat for God's Plan by Drake and many more well-known beats. He's kind of famous in the rap world. Cool. This one kid I grew up with, he told me his nephew, which was someone local, had moved out to LA years ago, and I think now his nephew is singing for I can't remember who. I want to say Obituary, but I'm not sure if it's Obituary. Yeah, the Girls tour it was a good concert. It was really. I mean, for granted, I was like 15 at the time, but I mean, you know. Oh, you saw the Stones, like Rolling Stones? Cool. I saw I met too one concert. Like I live like 45 minutes from Syracuse, and there's one club out there called Lost Horizon who would get like a lot of like the more bigger name acts, and then like, you know, Utica would get or whatever. And we like Striper played there, Trickster. Who else did I meet there? A few bands. I think there was one place in Rome where Dream Theater played, like when it was their Images and Words album. I saw them. I was 18 at the time. Met them, but not for long. My first concert was Samantha Fox. Oh my God, they had been so much fun though. Oh my God, I would love to have seen this Samantha Fox concert there. Oh my God. I bet they was so much fun. Like we had this one dance club in the area. I mean, I was like 12 or 13 or whatever. Like we'd sneak off and go, but it was non-alcoholic or whatever. But and it's like the dance floor was like always packed whenever her songs came out. I remember that. It's you flash Tommy Lee. Oh, you party girl. Did he flash you back? I'm kidding. God, I did. I loved Samantha Fox. Yeah. I was working a Green Day concert on the artist side, and the entire band was very gracious. Spent an hour and a half discussing interesting medical calls with them. That's cool. White Snake. Oh my God. Jeez. Bengals. Oh my God. Now you're bringing me back to like my roller skating days. Like, I loved Madonna. I had all the like black jelly bracelets and shit. Yeah, she was Kim Law. She was the coolest thing back then. Oh my God. Like she's still cool. I don't care, but I mean, she was like, no one saw her coming, you know, like she defined the fucking 80s, I think. And you saw NXS? Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, he threw out a titty cam, so you obliged. Jennifer Falk, one of your first concerts was Nelson. Oh my God, that's kind of cool. Now you need a Rickroll. I saw Testament. The same club where, and it was in the city of Rome. It's like 20 minutes from. It's actually where the second Woodstock was. Or no, the last Woodstock. The third Woodstock was in Rome, New York, at Griffiths Air Force Base. It's right down the road from me. But there's a club out there that's where Dream Theater played. But there's before Dream Theater, there's several bands that played one night. Remember Green Jello? Like that was one of them. Testament was the headliner, and I can't remember who else played. Oh God, Kim! I remember running around singing the song like a virgin. I didn't even know what the fuck a virgin was. I mean, I didn't know the definition. It wasn't like I was so past that I didn't know what one was. No, I just didn't know. You remember Green Jello? Yeah. We're sitting here one New Year's Eve, and we're just like we're going back and forth playing songs or whatever, from our youth, from our childhood or whatever, and like we're trying to guess them, like see if we could just guess the song like as soon as it started. So Mike goes to play one. He goes, all right. He goes, I'm going to play the short version of this one. I go, Dream Theater. Yep, it was. Yep. Hey, little pig, let me in. The Monkeys with your church group. That's cool. Whoa, where'd that go? Where'd that go? You saw Queensryche in 89. Was that there was a Mindcrime, was it? Tell me, bitch, tell me you saw Mindcrime. Right, I didn't mean the bitch part, but not entirely. Oh my God, I love Cyndi Lauper too. I didn't know that this, I'm just finding out today, right now, that this was She Bop was about. I didn't know that. No shit. Oh man, just think of like all like the uptight mothers and shit that probably walked around like singing that song. Isn't it funny? Misfits, yep. Sex Pistols, Ministry. That's what we played. That's the kind of music our band played when I was 15 and 16 when I was in the band. I sucked though on drums. That's why we played punk, because I sucked. Penfolds 5. Oh my God, what was that one band? Shit. They did that song, She Likes Me for Me. No, not Savage Garden or whatever. Blessed Union of Souls. That's who I'm thinking of. I liked them. It's fucking weird, I know, but I liked them. I liked Hole. Oh, that's cool. Your husband plays drums. Yeah. I hope he's good for your sake. my oldest son actually started playing them years ago. He actually taught himself how to play by playing Rock Band. I didn't even think that was possible, but like within a year, he was like better than I ever was after like years of lessons. It's amazing. Yeah, we're old. We're fucking old. Holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to put that? I'll put the video back on. I'm sorry, Heather. What? Oh, I saw Ed stitching. Never mind. I was thinking, is someone saying that they like straight line stitch? Holy shit. Yes, new metal. Yes, Shyla. Like as soon as I heard that, like that's it. I was hooked. Like, you know, Linkin Park, fucking OTAP, yeah, Limp Bizkit. I remember we had this record store around here is the one place we could like order like really rare records. Like I like the band Marillion and like fucking I don't even know, like your Castle Music or whatever never sold their albums. So I would have to go to this record store and order them whenever I lost or something was damaged or whatever. Because I mean back then CDs and cassettes, they were always getting fucked up. And one time I was in there and I heard Counterfeit playing over the music or the radio there, and I asked the guy working there, I'm like, who is this? And he told me, he's like, they're playing out Lost Horizon tonight, and it's the place out in Syracuse. So I was like, really? So I went out there and watched them. You play? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right, I'll play Mackie Media. Yeah, exactly. R.I.P. Chester Bennington. What is my highest age demographic? Well, I mean, like it covers all demographics, but where I actually have viewers, like more than like maybe like 2% or something. Okay, here we go. Age and gender. Not enough demographics data to show. What are you talking about? Why is it not showing me anything? Oh, that's why. No, that's not why. I don't know why it's not showing me anything. Fuck. Okay, viewer age. Yeah, it's not showing me any analytics for some reason. This is pissing me off. Oh, that would be why. I'm an idiot. Fucking idiot. I didn't have it on for my whole channel. I had it on just for the video, the live stream, in fact, that we're doing right now. Of course, it's not going to have anything yet. Audience. Okay, age and gender. So, I have 3.2% at 65 years and plus. Next, just below that, I have 22.2% at 55 through 64 years. Then, oh wow. Normally, this next group is still one of is like my second biggest one is normally this next group, the 45 to 54 years. But that one is showing exactly 1% higher than the group just below that at 35 to 44 years. Usually 35 to 44 years is my biggest age group for viewers. But yeah, it's beyond that, there's 25 years to 34 years, that's 11.2%. And then it's like 0.2% below that. So it's pretty much 35 to 54 years of age. Those are my most viewers. And most of my viewers are female, like 96.6%. There's only 3.4% of you dudes in here. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I can't start doing like OnlyFans shit because then I won't get monetized. So, not that I would, anyways. Come on. All right, so I'm going to go and play some video here. I want to look at the chat real quick. 48 here. Hey, Julie Andrews. I just turned 47. Oh, did I say in the very, very beginning, did I see someone in chat say that it's her birthday or something? I could swear someone said that. I'm sorry that I totally forgot about it till now. But if you're still in here, happy birthday. 57 last of the boomers. For the longest time, whenever I heard boomers, I always thought it was like, it wasn't a reference to age, but it was a reference to meatballs too. Like boomer. Okay. All right, they're mocking media. Let's see what you put up. I can find it. All right, so I'm going to share the screen now. And so y'all know this is Maki Media's new video. Okay. And it is called True Ball of Wax Mock Stream, number 003. It was uploaded today. Today we sat down with Waxy from True Ball of Wax and asked her some tough questions. What's his name? Oh, you'll be amazed at her answers. I'm amazed that she answered. Okay.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
Welcome back to another episode of Mock Stream. Today we sit down with a woman who probably gives out boxes of raisins for Halloween. Let's get this ball of wax rolling. Welcome, Waxy. It's so good to see you.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you.
Come on.
And I mean that.
I just, you so know that that's true. Like that, there's nothing more true, like ever said on the internet than the fact that she gives out raisins for Halloween.
That was so believable. Just so this topic can end.
Everybody.
Raisins for Halloween. Let's get this ball of wax rolling. Welcome, Waxy. It's so good to see you.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. And I mean that.
That was so believable. Just so this topic can end. Because we're all sick of hearing about it. Are you willing to apologize to Steve?
Well, it's not where I want to go. I'll say it that way.
Shocking. Anyway, how long has it been exactly since you've told the truth about anything?
I've always, since last summer.
No surprise there. Next question. When you play the victim, how long do you cry when someone is mean to you?
For a good 6 months. I want all of you to know that.
Trust us. Everyone knows that. Is it true that you witnessed Uni Rock making sweet love to Busy?
Oh, God.
I sat back and watched, and I recorded what they all did and said. And it's still very surreal.
We can only imagine that nightmare. Who cried the most during this yuck bang? You, Uni Rock, or Busy?
You'd have to have a scorecard to keep up. You really would. But here's the deal. I chose to just sit back and watch.
That was too much information. Let's move on. What 3 creators do you claim as your friends, but they really want nothing to do with you?
Charlotte, Teaspiracy, and Little Red.
Interesting. What makes you dislike these women the most?
I want to say what I have to say. I'm ending it there. And the amount of lies were horrendous. It's a big deal. Big deal.
That's very true, Waxy. Lies are a big deal. A big deal. But you wouldn't know anything about that. Quick question. Who took the picture for your OnlyFans page?
No.
I can't tell you.
Please tell us. Your secret is safe here.
My husband took the picture.
Wait. Did you just say your husband? But we thought you were with KJ.
Hear me out. I'm still doing KJ. That's not going to stop. Thank God. Just know that the haters can hate.
We're pretty sure that won't be the case for anyone. Okay, we know how dramatic you can get over small things. Can you tell us about the paper cut you recently received on the tip of your finger?
I was hurt so bad that I was basically sliced open. You never want this.
As is tradition, you never fail to change our minds about you. Here's a question. Would you be willing to share some of your secret information that you have on other creators?
So I think there's a lot we could share. Maybe you can learn. I can share information. Most of it's just crap. Most of it.
Our thoughts exactly. Well, that's all the time we have here this evening. We're sorry that Waxy talks so damn slow. Join us next time when we discuss pictures of bridges and the psychotic nut jobs that hang them in their homes. Until next time. Goodbye.
Baggy Media and Maxstream are not responsible for your butthurt feelings. Yo. Like, oh, let me get this back. Where the fuck am I? How am I doing? Like, I'm going to be honest, Mackie Media. I don't always understand, like, the video mashups, the videos that you do. Like, I'll watch them and, like, I'll, you know, like, I see something funny here and there, but I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, I know everybody else loves it. They get it. That I'm just an idiot. I just don't understand it. But this was fucking awesome. This is like one of my favorite things I ever seen on YouTube. Like, oh my God, this was good. And like the other videos, like you do with wait, I think it was you guys, the Santa videos, like those are good. It's just the Netflix ones I don't always understand. But like I said, it's me. I'm an idiot. But this was good. This was so good. I'm gonna like share this shit everywhere. Wait, let me go back and like it. I didn't even like it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this too. It's weird. Why aren't you coming up when why can't I link you? Oh, well, okay. Okay. This was so good. Good. I want to save it, I think, somewhere. Where do I want to save it? You know what? I'm going to save it to, I'm going to put it in with the disc mix. Because I listen to those every so often. So, okay. All right. So, oh, that's right. I wanted to share those pictures. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and share one. What the fuck? They were all over her YouTube or her fucking Facebook page. So we were talking about Amy Rowley earlier, and I had mentioned that I guess or I had mentioned this that that's like one of her friends from school or from from real life friends from growing up, whatever, her hometown, whatever you want to call it. And so in here, she was commenting on a post of hers on her Facebook page. Now, this is back when she did her whole Me Too moment and everything, where she totally, named the dude Nick there and just, put out all these posts. This is regarding that. And now, one of the reasons why I am sharing this, because I don't know, I just thought we were talking about it earlier, why not share it? But also because, like, I know people still give me whatever. I get it. People don't agree, and you have every right to, but people still give me a lot of shit or whatever over the whole police report thing and stuff. And that's cool. I get it. But when I oftentimes I would explain how one of the reasons that kind of pushed me to do what I did is because I could see that a discussion going on her Facebook page there of local people where her bullshit that she was pushing regarding this officer was starting to get believed. This is what I'm talking about. Does it really come up as that? Oh, okay. So, yeah, Amy and I went to high school together. I've known her since grade school. She also grew up in the I'm guessing Northeast, I don't know, Catholic community, which they're in company or whatever. That's right. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Yes, I know the family, and it doesn't bother me one bit. They have been bailing and out of one thing or another since the 90s. Wouldn't be too sure the family has never committed a crime. See, it was ridiculous reading this shit. Well, I can't even read that. Wouldn't doubt it one bit. My uncle used to get in all sorts of trouble with the would-be uncle of his back in the 60s. My uncle chose Vietnam over a boys' home for their fun times. See, in these screenshots, like Katie shared these. Like this is her post. She was sharing these screenshots. It's crazy. I sure hope I don't get your trolls. I got stuff to do today. Girl, you know how to hold your own. I quite enjoy it. You hiring troll hunter. Whatever. That's right. That's when her mom commented. The local people were really getting in on this discussion. Even her mom chimed in. I'm internet famous, Amy says. Oh, yes. Becky was rather nice. And, of course, Katie had to just shove her right back in her face. It just seems, and reading these now, it just seems so fucking bizarre to me. Like how hard she was pushing this. Go get him, Katie. You deserve justice. And he needs to be behind bars. Man, he was such a creep in high school. The worst. But in 2007, you were 28, turning 29. Is it the age you are getting wrong or the years? Age. I was 28. I apologize for the error. Are you making money from these videos? If you are, you donating the full amount to charities? How she commented? Nope, there's more. Yeah, no, the family doesn't bother me one bit. They have been bailing. Okay, I read that one. Just another issue with police in Minneapolis. It wasn't Minneapolis. Although I think it was like a very close suburb to it. So, I guess maybe it does kind of count. Sorry, but it's not the same. The family has been covering for him for decades, harboring a known criminal. That puts them smack in the middle of this. They put themselves there supporting physically and financially this creep. For that, the family deserves what they get. I don't like it. Maybe they should. They don't like it. Maybe they should have thought about their actions before protecting him. I'm sorry. I haven't read these in so long. I'm just kind of surreal. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, ready. Okay. So there's that. Go away. All right. I'm going to look at chat here, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up by playing the rest of that stream. Yeah, and I don't care. I'm still gonna say the same thing I've been saying. Like, as far as her report and everything like that goes, and I'm not doubting it, not questioning it. If she says it happened, I'm sure it happened. I have no regrets whatsoever for requesting the report to inquire about whether or not her claims about the officer were true or not, because that led to just one thing after another, and it snowballed to where about 2 months later, after Katie got all pissed off and shit and filed a complaint with the department, they investigated. They looked at all the evidence that was available to see if her claims about the officer, that she said he had said these things and done these things way back in 2007, they investigated to see if her claims, were true. And one of the things they revisited was a recording of their interview from 2007. And right after revisiting that, they quickly determined that her claims were unfounded. So she lied. And it sucks too, because she can go on social media. She can tell the whole world all about how the cop did these things and everything. But he or the department, neither one of them or none of them can come out and contradict her, So. Oh, you never seen those, Alexandra? Oh, yeah. She deleted all of her posts from that week, pretty much, and her videos and her live streams. And honestly, the only reason why I have them is because at that time I knew she was going to delete them. And with all the shit talking she was doing about the police department and about the policemen, I collected them all and I sent them to the police department. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, I'm going to go back up to that video. Oh, shoot. Send it on. Sorry.
Jeremy screens. So we're just,
You want to hear that?
we're gonna go. He did
Okay.
the whole thing. Yes, my husband made that. I'm so glad I started a new channel besides reading and going in on the rabbit holes. What's your favorite thing to do? Honestly, rabbit holes are literally my favorite thing in the whole world. But next to that, just kidding. Spending time with my family, spending time with my son. But you guys, I'm not even lying. My son does not want to be around me right now because this scares him. He doesn't like to look at me. He will not look at me. He's like, Mommy, that thing was weird. You're scaring me. Don't look at me and stay away. And if I get near him, he screams.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Yes, Little Mousy Girl, that was one of the biggest concerns of mine. Little Mousy Girl says, what she did by lying about her police interaction could make people not report crimes, especially those crimes, because she was up on her public platform saying how this cop berated her for 2 hours. She was in tears, told her how she was lying. She was just a jealous, scorned girlfriend. And he would never do that because he came from such a good family with great prestige. They had money. And why is she lying about? Like, really? This is where she's saying that the police department, in the community in which she, is her hometown, this what she's saying about it is. My whole thinking was, if they have a cop like that there, well, then maybe the department should know. And if they don't have a cop like that there, well, then maybe the cop should know that she's saying that they do. Good night, Cheryl. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Angel Cake. Thanks for the lovely hangout, EKC. You rock. Love the pink. Thank you. You rock. Just got here, but is this about the body police report again? Do people realize that her subs were going real life with him? Yeah. The only reason why I was sharing that or talking about that is because we got talking about Amy Raleigh, and I recognized the name because that's who was commenting on her Facebook page throughout all of that whole thread. That was Amy Raleigh. And I remember her saying that Amy was like a childhood friend of hers or whatever. So I was just sharing that interaction, but then, one thing led to another. So I believe those businesses had their lawyer send her a letter which caused her a public retraction and removal of the videos and posts. I do know that she was contacted by the family. I don't know what was said or whatever, but I do know that they did contact her. In fact, like the family, apparently, I didn't know this until like months later, but apparently the family had been well aware of what she was saying and doing from the second she started saying and doing it. All right, I'm going to go back to the video.
So we're just, we're going to go with that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Don, for becoming members. Your religious views is an unpopular opinion. That's true. I'm an atheist. I don't know. There's lots of atheists, though. What's my favorite spot in the Twin Cities? I love Uptown. My absolute favorite place to go walking in the Twin Cities is to go around Lake Calhoun or to go to Lake Harriet. I worked in downtown Minneapolis for like a million years. So I love Nicollet Mall, and I haven't been down there in a while though, probably 3 years. But I used to love Brits Pub, and there's that other, what's it called? The Local? No, the Local? Is that the Irish pub down there? Yes, the Local. I think it's the Local. I used to love the Local and Brits Pub. Thank you for being a joy to my day and interesting stories. Thank you, Running Wild. Does my hubby? Oh, look at all you members. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Jesse, and thank you, Nadia. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Carrie.
Damn it. Oh shit.
Would our family ever consider moving? We've talked about it, but we built this house almost 7 years ago, and it's sort of just like become like where we live. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like being as isolated as we are, and I don't really enjoy. We're like super lonely out here. We don't have family out here. We don't have friends out here. We kind of keep to ourselves, and I would like to be closer to the city, but then again, I like the like peace that I have here. It's like I don't know, and I love this house. So even though my dogs have destroyed it, and like seriously, when we built this house, I never imagined that we'd be able to fill this house up, and it's completely full, and it's really weird. I'm like a half an hour from the Twin Cities. Have you ever checked out the Chrisleys? Oh, Todd Chrisley. He loves me. I'm friends with Lindsay Chrisley. Michael Jackson, you will be there for Willie.
I don't have a mouse. Damn it.
Favorite channels you watch
I don't
for
have
fun?
a mouse. I can't hear you.
Let's see. Let's see when I pull up my YouTube. Because usually it's like on your.
I don't have a mouse because it just died.
Or whatever.
So I'm gonna be right back.
Dr. Todd Grande. I like him.
I think. Wait, where this work?
I like Unirock. I like my Unifam. I don't always like when I'm on Unirock's channel. Like I don't always. He's been doing more uploads, by the way. You should check out his channel if you haven't yet.
Where'd it go?
What's my favorite Michael Jackson song? I actually don't listen to Michael Jackson anymore because I'm just so creeped out by him that I refuse to listen to him. Get off YouTube and focus on your health and family. You are becoming more bitter as this goes on. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for that feedback, Mo Cassidy. My favorite Michael Jackson song, please. I really don't listen to him anymore. The Leaving Neverland literally changed my brain forever on that. And
Right back.
I just can't enjoy it anymore. I can't. It's too much. We stopped after I saw that and we knew what happened with the other boy where there was that settlement and then there was all these other settlements and we just were like, his songs made it so that he could do these things. And so we just can't in good conscience listen to it and be like, it's kind of like R. Kelly. Like I used to love R. Kelly Ignition. Like Ignition used to be like on my playlists. Like I know it's an old song, but I used to love Ignition. And I can't listen to R. Kelly anymore for the same reason. How many square feet is my house? I think it's 3,300, to be honest. We have 4 bedrooms upstairs. I think it's 3,300. And my son has so many toys, and my husband has a problem buying him toys.
I want to know where my other.
And we have all these things I need to do. Like I want to rip out the carpet in here, and I want to rip out the carpet in there. We just did all of our doors. We need to repaint. Dogs have scratched up all the doors. We just can't have nice things anymore. My kid just like destroys furniture. You know, it's just being a parent. How do you think Cody feels about his kids coming out? I remember saying he hasn't said anything about it. I don't really know. I am. Wait, you said you're a half an hour from city too. Does my son want?
Okay. Found an old school wired mouse I can use for now. Now I can charge the other one. If I can find a charger. So I also want to, while I had this pause, I wanted to call attention to something since it's almost midnight. And Rican was so very kind to remind me of this because I totally forgot. Even though I mentioned it, I remembered earlier, but now I totally forgot again. That was right. So, the date had occurred to me. Well, it actually kind of occurred to me yesterday, but then it occurred to me today too. Where I'm sorry. You can see I didn't mean to imply you shouldn't be talking about it. That maybe somebody was starting drama about it. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I think very briefly, like when I was reading her hymn, I think I kind of thought maybe it's where you went, but I quickly realized that you weren't. So don't worry, it's all good. Even if you did mean that, whatever. But I know you didn't. So I don't know if you guys all realize what the date is today, though, but for another 7 minutes, it's still January 12th. And apparently there's been no post or anything about this, but was it last year she did that one? It was last year, right? Yes, 2021. It was in 2020. But I played the video not too long ago where she was scolding her chat for talking to other people in the chat. It's when she was telling her story about the day she almost lost her son. It's that anniversary. Survival Day, yes. So I just want to say that I'm so very happy for Katie that she can now finally, face this day without needing to lash out at her chat members. I mean that's huge, that's progress. So atta girl. Yeah, I know. I thought the brain remembered every single year. I know. Apparently, though, she's getting better about it. I mean, she's moving on. She's finding closure and shit. I'm thinking. I mean, because she's she's doing good. She's fighting that cult and shit. Not missing a beat there. So and apparently, I'm guessing like no one from her old Facebook group days, messaged her out of the blue to remind her of things either. I'm guessing. So that's good. Hey, Suzanne. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, yep, she's mom shaming. So yeah, I think she's doing pretty good. She's fighting that cult. Yep. So I'm so happy for her. Like she's moving on, and she'll be able to look at this day hopefully with joy in her heart instead of the trauma of the pain that she almost felt. So I mean that's just huge. All right, I'm gonna cry. All right, I'm being a little petty now. Okay. Yeah, that's something almost happened. It's just weird to mark a day that something almost happened. If I acknowledged and honored every day that I almost like died walking down the stairs or in a car wreck or something, like every day would be meaningful. But that's not all right. I'm being petty here. It does show signs of real growth. Yes. Yes. Kim Law, yeah. Oh my God. She rehearsed it and then started over. Oh, I never even looked at it like that. But yeah. Yep. Okay.
Another animal. Your son wants a snake. No. We have so many animals, like 2 dogs and 4 cats. Okay, go look at Jana Duggar's post. Okay, let me go look at Jana Duggar. What's going on with Jana? Please form a single line. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. If you know what it means, you can tell me. I have no idea what that means. She just took a jab at Shelly and Jim Bob. How did she take a jab at her parents by saying just form a single line? I don't understand this. I don't even know what this means. I don't know how many. I did a video about Jill and Counting On. You're in New Prague. It's nice distance. Oh, my husband's wife is, my sister-in-law is from New Prague.
Did she just say my husband's wife? What the fuck was that?
Doesn't matter what you have if you're poor in
So when you
spirit and
go,
love,
like,
take from those things you
40
do to. I don't know how many. I did a video about Jill and Counting On. You're in New Prague. It's nice distance. Oh, my husband's wife is, my sister-in-law is from New Prague.
I know she didn't mean it. I know it's just slip of the tongue or whatever, but it's so funny.
Doesn't matter what you have if you're poor in spirit and love, take from those things you do to. This, can I tell you a secret? I have this like thing over here. It's like a closet. And my husband has this problem. He's like one of those people that has to craft constantly. And he like makes stuff constantly. And he was in this phase where he was making like jewelry and like he was doing all this woodworking. And so my closet in here is literally like filled with all of his woodworking stuff and all of his beads. And it's just an absolute mess. And I really want to clean that. And I have a utility room down in the basement that is so disastrously messy that I want to organize it. And it's so bad. And I want to like throw away half my son's toys. I thought the post was her saying she's staying single.
It come to think of it, when I was going through these videos, like 1 to 2 videos off to the side of this one, and they were in order too, was her cleaning up her basement. That's that video.
And ashamed about it. That's all. Oh, okay. I don't really know what it means, but that's cool.
What was that?
If that's what she wants. I'm a retired social worker. The Duggars have just intrigued me. I took a class in cults. Oh my God, my eyes are wide open. See, Todd has like so many man caves. He has like this entire area. Right now he's building guitars. That's his thing. Like he literally is building guitars. He like can't not make things. So he's recording music. He's building guitars. He went through this one year he went through this phase where he did woodworking and ornaments, and he made necklaces, and he sold those on Etsy. He is currently like building guitars from scratch, and he's made like all these different he's made designs for the guitars, and he's been painting and doing all of that, and he hasn't sold any of those. For a long time, for a while, he made mead, and we stopped doing that. He just gets into these things. And then when he gets focused on one of them, it's like he gets his laser eyes, and it's like the only thing he wants to do is make stuff. He is building electric guitars. But yeah, like I definitely love that he loves his crafts, and he loves to do, like he's a very hands-on person. You are looking for a custom guitar for your son. You love to organize, pay to get started. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Spurgy.
So were they looking for a vag guitar? I don't care. I don't care who you are. That's funny. And for those who don't know, Todd that started making, or had started making his, like, I don't know, unique, whatever, homemade guitars. And so he named like his business or something for guitar making. And what was it? He named it after his son. So Vaughn's something guitars. Is it artful guitars? I don't know, whatever. But the acronym was VAG. I'm just it's funny.
My husband also has obsessive hobby syndrome. His stuff is everywhere. Yes, like I feel like that's what it should be called, obsessive hobby syndrome. Like he cannot sit still, and so he always has to be making something. And he's not working right now, because he was laid off in May. Was it May? Yeah, he was laid off in May, and so he's just been like, I don't know, being a dad, because our nursing has been really off lately. Like we've had tons of open shifts, and like last week we only had 3 days of nursing, and so in order for me to work, he did all of like my son's cares, and he's been actually I don't even know how to say this, but it's been really nice because he has been taking on things with son, and he can get my son to do things that like I will not do, because like my son like looks at him as like a friend, and if I tell my son to do it, he's just like, no, I'm not doing that for you, mommy. So he's actually been doing kind of like house husband lately, which is kind of cool. I was engaged to a heathen guy, and he was nonstop making stuff too. Yeah, he doesn't. There's sometimes I have to tell my husband to like stop. Like, you're making too many things. Like, he's making so many guitars that he hasn't actually like finished one, and I'm like, you just need to finish one instead of like starting new ones. He has like so many that he starts, but then he doesn't finish. It's yeah. That's the member login. You know,
It sounds like Todd's neglecting his page. Oh my God.
I honestly feel like he's a better stay-at-home parent than I was. He's way more patient with my son. He doesn't mind he doesn't mind running errands and going grocery shopping, and he doesn't mind cleaning. He doesn't mind like any of that. Like, I did not like staying at home. I like to work. I've always liked to work. And I feel like he hated his job for so many years that he's like enjoying this change.
Whoa. So I'm not going to read the comment out loud, but I'm going to address Christine's comment here. What, didn't she also find a picture of, whatever in the basement? I don't know. I don't know if that was him. I honestly don't know. Like, the report that I requested and received had a picture of him in it, but I don't know if they're the same person. They're similar, but they could very easily not be the same person. I don't know. But if you have additional knowledge regarding this, I would love to know what you know, because I'm kind of curious too. So someone had said yes. I don't know. I mean, I have I know somewhere I have the picture that she was sharing there in the basement, and I have the picture that came with their report. But like, I don't know. Like, and I showed it to like two close friends, like Tina, was one of them. A couple other people, like two other people. One was my Ahmad, I think, and they say the same thing. They don't know. Like, just there's not enough similarity there to confirm, but there's not enough not there to deny. So I don't know. I think it would have to be confirmed or denied with additional information rather than just, similar looks. Did she just move her ball? I thought she did that. They're freaking me out.
I like to work. I've always liked to work. And I feel like he hated his job for so many years that he's like enjoying this change. All right.
How the fuck did you do that?
We need an online store so you can buy his crafts. Yeah, my husband like literally needs to keep his hands busy. And then because he's not working, he says that he feels like he needs to be doing something productive. I wish I could get him to clean. Just kidding. I wish I could get him to sweep the floor. Just kidding. He actually does so much. This past week I haven't been feeling good.
Oh, really?
And he's been amazing, to be honest.
So in chat here, Mermaid in the ICU says his guitars are actually beautiful too, not gonna lie. He should stick to that instead of music. Awesome. I don't doubt it. I mean, I've seen like his other work and everything, like this other woodworking. I don't doubt at all that he probably makes a very nice looking guitar. He named him Vag though. I mean, I feel like a 12-year-old boy laughing at that now.
I'm very much a hands-on, busy person too. I know. I'm the same way. I like to work out. I like to spend time with my son. I like to spend time with my animals. I miss my friends. I miss my family. Do I keep a calendar or do you just go? The only thing that we keep a calendar for are my son's nurses, so that we know who's coming into our house and then for his appointments. And then we aren't very like, we don't go anywhere because of him. But I'm not like a scheduled person. Not really like, no, I'm not that organized. He's going to have to open an Etsy shop and sell there. He would probably open his Etsy shop and sell the guitars. He's like still figuring out what he wants to do and like what kind of jobs he wants. And he's like,
Yes, exactly. Where to go? Niall Rain. My recollection was it was her boyfriend of years that was also awful to her. Correct. At least I'm pretty sure that that's the same picture that I'm thinking of. That's not why though. Like anyone kind of wondered that. It's just this similarity in looks. There is a similarity there, but it's not enough there for me to even really put my toe out on that ledge, you know? So, yo, what up, Cheshire? All I can think about is Julie G. What do you mean, Alexandra? I don't. Oh, I hope you're not saying because vag is making you think of her. That would suck. I got the potato brain today. So you have the tasty brain. I'm hungry. I just might be a zombie now. Just left work, but didn't reply to catch up. Oh, what's up? Was that old G? It's not like he's hooked up to all kinds of machines. Or you're okay. But how she's blaming him from her not going out. Yeah, well, I mean, I think she's saying that she's not going out or whatever because she's claiming to not want to contract any, illness or virus or whatever and bring it home to him. I think that's what she's saying. Dude, fried probably mashed tomorrow. So then you should fry the mashed because the best way to eat any potatoes is to take the mashed potatoes and then fry them the next day. Like, oh my God, that's lots of butter. And oh my God. Oh, I want to make homemade mashed potatoes now just so I can fry them up tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alexandra did. Yeah, she did. Julie G did say that. He tried to sexually harass her over Etsy and she tried to buy something. Yeah, I don't think she was going for his vag though. That instead she was going for one of his runes. All right. I'm getting tired.
Honestly been enjoying this sort of break. It's been kind of I don't know, like he's been working nonstop he's almost 50, and he's never not had a job. So I feel like he's just like kind of enjoying this time and just
How dare he?
busy.
Fuck. Can't have that.
Will I cover Bindi Irwin having a baby? Probably not, since I've never covered her before. My husband wants to know what I'm saying about him. I'm saying that you like to do crafts and that you are a good stay-at-home husband.
And that you love your badge.
And let's see. If Todd could put some of that effort in, if Todd could put some of the effort into crafts, into sweeping, that would be amazing. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, Candace Dearest, you'd look really good in a maid outfit. 1000%. No, he's
What?
really an awesome husband.
What?
We demand you open an online store so we can buy your crafts. That's what And let's see.
Was that Julie? Sorry.
If Todd could put some of that effort in, if Todd could put some of the effort into crafts, into sweeping, that would be amazing. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, Candace Dearest, you'd look really good in a maid outfit. 1000%.
Oh my God, that is what I heard.
No, he's really an
Oh
awesome
my God.
husband. We demand you open an online store so we can buy your crafts. That's what Desi wants. Todd, you need to open, and Carrie wants to buy one of your guitars. Yeah, it's been interesting.
Call it clammy clam.
I'm feeling a lot better. I started like doing some warm compresses on that. Whew! And some of the stuff was like, when I was doing the compress, some of the stuff started coming out and it hurt so bad. And then this one person told me that like when it comes out, my skin is just gonna like break open and it's gonna be like a big scar. And I really hope that doesn't happen. Like I don't want that to happen at all. Your DW died last week. I don't know what DW is.
Darling wife.
Do I pay Jessie? Yes, she is paid.
Yeah, the unicorn MRSA.
If I could get some respite, I'd be a lot more productive building guitars, he says. Does your son have chores? My son is autistic, so I often feel stressed to teach him everything that doesn't learn by observing people. Frankly, he doesn't care. No, he does not have chores, honestly.
Oh my God, stop.
We work on basic skills with him.
Stop. I feel like you're doing this shit on purpose now, Mayanova. Didn't someone from the KJ Truther post a meme of Toad in a maid outfit? No, that never happened. I want to live in a world where that never happened. Please. Did I want to buy Toadie's badge? Yay, I'm not the only one with a sense of humor of like a 12-year-old boy.
Like making him wash his hands. I mean, that's a chore in and of itself. I don't know. Like he'll pick up his toys if we ask him, but we don't like have like a set of toys. He likes to help do things. Like he'll offer to do things. I don't know. We've just never done that. I don't know. It's complicated. You can ask my husband. Have I considered seeing a dermatologist? Well, I don't need to see one because honestly, I'm on meds and I'm doing everything I should be doing. It's going to hurt for sure, but once it gets out, it will be. Yours barely left a scar. That's great. I'm so glad. All right. Well, I'm coming up on an hour and I'm going to go put a warm compress on my head because I need to do that multiple times a day right now. And I'm going to relax. If you guys are, my son is 7. Yes. My son is 7, but he's like 2 years behind. He's like a 5-year-old a lot of the times. And then, he's just, it's hard to explain. He's not like a typical 7-year-old. And he doesn't have the same like processing. I don't know. I feel like when you have a child with autism, it's just, you have to like pick your battles.
And then you have to go and expose all the battles all over social media.
Miniseries. Honestly, a chore for my son is washing his hands. Do any of your kids have?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. That just really annoys me. It really annoys me. I mean, he's gonna hear this shit probably someday or whatever. I mean, first of all, not all kids grow and mature at exactly the same rate. So her saying, "Oh, he's more like a 5-year-old," could just be, I don't know, it's some kid being acting like a 5-year-old. Like, why she talks about it like it's detrimental. I mean, he's 5 or he's 7 or he's 5, whatever. Fuck, man.
Have one thing where they just like literally hate to do things. My son will not wash his hands. He like fights about washing his hands. We still have to help him brush his teeth because he doesn't know how to spit. He can't spit. He has like this disability with his mouth.
No, I'm not on weed. I'm actually never on weed. I don't like weed. Like I wish I did. I keep hoping that someday I will start to like it, but I don't like weed. I'm not on mushrooms either.
And he literally can't spit. That's why he has a feeding tube, because his tongue and his mouth, he can't like stick his tongue out and go like this. Like he can't do that. He can go like this. That's what it.
Gross.
But he can't spit.
Oh, I gotta grab a clip of that.
He hates washing his hands. Yes, my son hates water. My son hates water. I got my hoodie at the Gap.
101.
And it's like really lightweight. All right, you guys. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you for the 8 new members. I'm so excited. I can say hello. Hi, Amelia. Hey, Amelia. Love you, girl. Thanks for watching. Is he in a wheelchair? No. He has a wheelchair for long distances, though. He likes baths. He loves baths. He hates to be wet when he's dry, but he loves to be in water. It's a conundrum. All right, you guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Well, I guess it's a good thing she bought a pool. Anyway. I was gonna say something. Shit, now I forgot what. Fuck. Yeah, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, okay, fuck, it must not have been that important. Before Katie goes after a child with sticky hands, she needs to learn to wash her own. Word. She's using ableist functioning labels. Shit, where'd it go? She's reading that one. Okay. Labels. So what if he's developing at a different level? She should love and accept him for who he is. Exactly. I mean, you said it so much better than I did, but yes, that's it. And I understand, like, as a parent or whatever. I mean, maybe you have your concerns, and you probably have more concerns than most people because, you know, it's your kid. But just don't fucking put them out there on YouTube. Why is it so hard? I mean, just, that sucks. I think she hates water too. That's funny. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and it's driving me nuts. Fuck. Okay, I don't know. Oh wait, did it load? Yes. Okay. So yeah, the entitlement translator video is uploaded and they accepted it. It's no longer a copyright strike. So yay! I'm just going to, as soon as I end the stream, I'm going to go fill that out, and that'll be up in about 10 minutes. I'll say. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. This is driving me nuts. I know I'm forgetting something. I know as soon as I sign off too, I'm gonna be like, fuck. It was a question. I wanted to ask a question, but not, fuck, I don't remember what it was. Anyways, okay. So on that note, I'm not going to think of it. I know I'm not, at least not before I finish the stream. I'll think of it right after. Yeah, we're still getting a bunch of those wannabe porn site people coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So thanks everyone for being here. It's Thursday now. I forgot to put the lime and the coconut and mix it all up. I got nothing to say to that. Maybe I am on some weed. Jesus, no. Did I miss what you were annoyed about? No, I didn't really talk about it. It's nothing concerning YouTube. Just one of those days where shit just annoys you. Tongue clip recording. Oh yeah, no, I want to grab that. Yeah, but that's, I can't remember now. Now I'm looking at Cheshire. I want to Cheshire. Sometimes Cheshire. It's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Damn it all. Yeah, actually, we were talking about that earlier. Oh God, her karaoke. That's scary. I don't think I'm thinking that maybe she doesn't have the nurses anymore in her home. I mean, think, I mean, for anyone, I think it just would get kind of just annoying. I think just having people in your home like that, all day or whatever. And now we're talking about Katie. So like, yeah, it's, she's just like bugging out having people like around and near her in her business and shit. And now that she's to a point with her channel where she's got to be making some pretty good money. I know she's making decent money. So I don't really think they still have nurses coming in right now. Birthday entitlement video. Oh yeah. Hey Crystal, what's up? Well, I think that the nurses being funded by the state, I don't think that was income based. I think that was, at least like New York State has something like that here, and it's not income based. From what albeit minimal, about amount of reading I've done regarding Minnesota care, it's not that much different from like the types of plans and everything New York State has. So I'm not sure that income had much to do with it, but I'm thinking that now they can pretty much comfortably afford to both of them not work outside the home, and Todd to pretty much just work there. They just didn't bother. I think maybe they just let the nurses go. Yeah, that and mandated reporters. I think that's got a lot to do with it. I mean, not because I think she's trying to hide shit, but just because she might be a little, just, I don't know, like gun shy or whatever, having mandated reporters around after all the fucking reports and shit she had to deal with over the past year. So her services are not income based in Minnesota. They are only need based. I thought so. Oh, she mentioned having nurses there during a video. I think, okay, I could be wrong. I mean, I didn't hear her talk about it, so I just assumed that that's what it was. But yeah, I could be wrong. I mean, I hope that they're still there. Like, not for any, big reasons. I think that kids stuck in a house all day just kind of need all the interaction they can get. So I kind of hope that they're still there. I remember a stream of KJ saying she was firing some cleaner at some point when she was complaining about the lamps being dusty. Yeah, I remember her talking about a cleaner a couple of times. Fucking. Wow. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little jealous. I want a cleaner. I do. Okay, guys. On that note, I am going to get going. So it's Thursday. I'm not going to be streaming it out tonight or Thursday night because I'm going to. But Amber comes in tomorrow night or tonight, whatever. It's Thursday, 12:30. But I mean, like almost 24 hours from now. So Amber's coming in, and I don't think we're gonna. I know I'm not gonna be streaming. I don't think we're gonna be streaming like 1 a.m. or anything either. So, so yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on Friday, probably. I think. But till then, oh yeah, and if you do see me on Friday, you'll be seeing me in Berber. All right, guys. Good night. Thanks for being here. And what? Now you come in. Oh, maybe you don't. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. And I'm going to remember the outro this time. I know it.